Good morning, everyone. Today, January 7, 2021, Thursday. I give you a quick recap yesterday and what's going on in the insight. The Dow Industrial Average closed at record highs on Wednesday despite the protests and violence in Capitol Hill. Dow Industrial Average has hit intra-highs of exceeding 31,000 but pulled back with concern of chaos and ended at 30,829.40. S&P 500 was also up, but Nasdaq slipped back by 0.61%. U.S. futures were up on all three major indexes, with Nasdaq rebounded by 107 points and Dow up 0.378%. So we'll see if the market will be sustainable with confirming that Biden won by Congress, and we'll see if the market today will regain some of the losses on the Nasdaq. The Democrat Rachel Walker and Jon Ossoff won their races, giving the party control of the Senate, according to projection from Decision Desk HQ and Insider. Tilray soared as much as 19.1% yesterday. Aurora Cannabis and Canopy Growth climbed 16.5% and 17.7% at intra-highs. If you watch my video, one of those videos I had, you know that I has recommended the stock IIPR, symbol IIPR. You can take a look on that. The Democratic control House passed a bill in December to decriminalize the tax and marijuana at the federal level, but Senate Republicans balked at the measure. The Democrats' win in the Georgia gave the party a narrow margin to pass more progressive cannabis legislation. Back in November last year, the legalization of marijuana for recreational use in Montana, New Jersey, South Dakota, and Arizona also drove cannabis stock higher. Solar stock also saw on the increased likelihood that Biden green energy agenda is passed under a Democratic-controlled Congress, while Bitcoin surged above $35,000. Oil also jumped slightly above $50, with energy stock outperformed yesterday. China giant stocks such as Baba, Tencent, and PDD were reversed from the gains, and EV maker NIO and XPeng also dropped to lower. And possibly the Alibaba and Tencent will drop a little more, given that the report saying that Trump administration may go after the big giant and delisting China stock. So something to worry, something to be aware about. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. If you own the stock, if you worry about that, then you may want to sell it. But again, the delisting won't happen anyway. It's talking about 2022. Just keep that in mind. So if this year you believe the growth of China, which could be jealousy, I mean, it continue to grow, the valuation of the stock will be growing up. Then it's still okay to own. I mean, I think the drop may be due to the fund managers selling their shares as well. I don't know, because I know the hedge managers and some other fund actually owning international stake of investment that have both Alibaba and Tencent. In contrast, Billy and Dada end up higher. Semiconductor stocks such as Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM, and several other chip names also tumble and close lower. In Hong Kong, Alibaba share fell 3.9% and Tencent also fell 4.7% yesterday. Analysts led by Adam Jonas lift their price target on Tesla shares to 810. Oh, that's the highest target price that I have seen from 540. Implying a 10% climb over the next 12 months from Tuesday's closing level. The company has delivered better than expected fourth quarter car deliveries. It also has exceeded the 2020 production target. Morgan Stanley also boosts its forecast for delivery to 5.2 million vehicles by 2030 from 3.8 million. The value of the cryptocurrency market has now topped $1 trillion. Earnings expect Walgreens Boots Alliance, Microtechnology, and Corner Foods report results. On the data docket, initial weekly jobless claim figures are due and along with a trade balance. The initial jobless claim dropped to 787,000 compared to consensus of 800,000. Another drop from previous week, which is a good news. That's showing that the economy is maybe in the right, at least at the right track. I wouldn't say it's definitely recovery yet. And this is just showing you some figures about weekly sales. Is year-to-year comparisons of 2020 compared to 2019. And the positive side, meaning on the previous compared to previous year, it has a growth. November 29, you can see a big growth of 9.2%. This is like Black Friday. So you're showing that the sales is better than the previous year. And on Christmas, despite the growth was a little slower than compared to Black Friday, it's still going up 8.9% on December 27 and 5.5% the follow. So it definitely showing that there's still a lot of money on the consumer side, and particularly with the 600 stimulus, and May Biden will actually give more money depending on circumstances. And now that the potential blue wave can happen, we may actually receive more money to continue stimulating the market. Then you also based on the Fed rate, whether Powell will increase the Fed rate, but at the moment it's probably still sustainable on purchase assets and stabilization to reach the full employment goal. So I think it is showing pretty good. And the next graph is also showing you that the unemployment. So this is clearly showing you that it is a drop. Unemployment rate at one point was higher at 892,000, but now it dropped to 787,000 level. It's definitely at the right trend. So I hope you like the video. Give me a like and have a nice day.